In my first video, I asked what you wanted to talk about. From the overwhelming amount of comments I got, I have picked two. Adam Lutz wanted to talk about psychological and mental health, and vTerrible asked for the history of minds for those who kill for sport. Okay, not those exact words, but psychology is a bit of an interest to me, and I think it would be to you too, because to understand it is to understand yourself. You know the phrase, "I think, therefore I am," first expressed by René Descartes, a 17th century French philosopher. But I would go a step further. We think, therefore you are. It is only because you are observed. No. I'm talking about what everyone thinks of you, your actions. Are you doing good, evil? Are you hurting or helping, giving or taking? Now, where am I going with this? Your everyday actions live up to what we as a society deem morally just or normal. But what if normal is to wake up and kill? What if normal is to steal? What you describe as normal may not be normal. For a lot of history, and still in a few spots around the world, it is still normal to kill. It is still normal to steal. When you say that it's okay to do that, but not within your group. So I'm trying to get to the psychological reason. We have decided it's okay to fight, kill, steal, when we as a group do not like another group. But we condemn it when it is internal, and how that could lead to someone who may, think about it, might have a chemical imbalance, and therefore is unable to perceive what we see as right or wrong. Is that what's to blame, a chemical imbalance? Or is there more to it? What if before your brain had time to fully develop, you are abused? Your brain is now formed under the condition that it is okay. Now, some of us may be able to know it's wrong, and we know we can do better, but some of us are not that strong. Some people may feel helpless, and that things are the way they are, and nothing will change it. Therefore, they behave the way they are, because that is the way it is for them, for their perspective. Or is it a gray area? See, what if somebody sees themselves as a group of one, and they don't belong in the world around them? As bad things begin to happen to them, they begin to dislike the other group. From those, you now have two groups. He is attacking another group because he perceives it as okay, just as we as a group perceive attacking another group as okay if they attacked us, justly. Sometimes not. That's more conspiracies, though. Perception is everything. How you are perceived to be is how you will be received. Now, this may change the moment you open your mouth, but light travels faster than sound. Is your brain a quantum computer or a normal one with a lot of CPU and RAM? Well, it's not quantum, at least not at our scale. Your brain is said to hold 2.5 million gigabytes of data. Yes, data. But your brain can only work at the speed of electricity. In 1950, German psychologist Hermann von Helmholtz attached wires to the leg muscles of a frog, so that when he bounced, he broke the circuit. He found that it took 1/10 of a second for the signal to travel down the nerve to the muscle. And in another experiment, he applied a mild shock to people's skin and had them gesture as soon as they felt it. It took time for the signals to travel down the human nerve systems. In fact, he discovered that it took longer for people to respond when shocked in the toe compared to at the base of the spine, which kind of proved that there was a distance they needed to travel before you felt it. Our nerves operate at many different speeds, reflecting the biological challenges of wiring all the parts of the body together. In some ways, evolution has fine-tuned us to run like a digital superhighway. In others, it's left us with more of a Pony Express. Now, I know I didn't answer any questions there, but I hope I got you to think about a bigger box, about why we're perceived differently. Am I crazy? Leave a dislike if I am. If I'm not crazy, leave a like. So I hope you all enjoyed that. I know it's a few days late than what I said it was going to be, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Feel free to go check out my Twitter. If you go to the Patreon link, thank you. I don't expect it. And let's play it safe.